Welcome back to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Convo, episode number 90. The conversation I want to get into today is Lomachenko really in the 3-fight deal with Devin Haney? I'm going to break it all down in this video, so stay tuned. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell.
Can you elaborate a
little? Yeah. I mean, DAZN were unable to reach a deal with DeBella, George KAMBOSOS' promoter, to air the fight. It's really a question for them as well. I believe one of the issues was that the Australian rights weren't available for the fight either, and that changed the structure of the deal quite a bit. But I think DeBella was obviously it was more beneficial for him in some way to do the deal with ESPN. Yeah, I've had a few people say to me, why didn't DAZN? I said, because at the end of the day, it has to be economical for everybody. And I guess they didn't feel that the fight was as big in America. And wanted that global value as well as a global platform. So it's one for DAZN in terms of the ins and outs, but the basics are that a deal couldn't be reached with DeBella and DAZN to air the fight, and obviously that took away the opportunity for Devin to do the fight on DAZN, and the only option for him was to do the fight on ESPN.
So you guys know how I break my videos down in 2 different rounds. So round 1 will be about would Devin Haney take a fight with Lomachenko if he can get past George KAMBOSOS. And round 2 will be about is Lomachenko even in the deal for ESPN. So let's get it going. I like the fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. Obviously that fight should have took place a long time ago. I think it would have settled the score between the two. It's a long history there. I think it'll be an easy fight for ESPN to sell. And now that Devin Haney is fighting on ESPN, I think it should be a really easy fight to put together. But I do pick Devin Haney to beat George KAMBOSOS. So as soon as he gets done with George KAMBOSOS, I would if Lomachenko is done with war and all that other stuff, I would have Lomachenko go in the ring, call Devin Haney out, because I'm pretty sure that now if Devin Haney becomes undisputed, he has something to offer. So I think the fight will make sense, and I think a lot of fighters will jump to the front of the line to try to call Devin Haney out. But I think the guy that I would like to see him fight is Lomachenko, so they can settle the score between the two, because they did not it wasn't a match between the two for the WBC championship belt when Devin Haney was contending for it. When he was the number 1 contender for Lomachenko's belt, it was just kind of given to Devin Haney. But like I said, I really like the fight. I do think that Devin Haney would go for the fight. I don't know what network it'll be on. Like you guys got to hear the reason why is on ESPN, because I just feel like ESPN is set up for it. I feel like either like the way the PBC and like Fox and Showtime, the way they set up, I feel like ESPN can kind of hold those same numbers and do the pay-per-view numbers. I feel like the zone, it's too many roadblocks. Being on the app platform and stuff like that, you already got fans paying for a portion of the app, and now they're trying to add pay-per-view. I did not think it made sense to put it, just financially, it did not make sense for the zone to push for that fight, because they really don't have the funds to especially with trying to pay Canelo right now, and who even knows how big that fight will be in Australia. Also, I kind of want to hint on that too, man. I think the fight will actually be bigger in the United States, because this is a threshold for boxing. Australia is not really known for boxers. They have a few boxers and stuff like that, but it's nothing that can compare to the United States. But we should see. I think it's going to be a pretty big fight. I think it will sell out whatever venue they may do, because KAMBOSOS is their guy in Australia. But having an American go over there, I think it sets the tone. I think when Errol Spence went to London to fight Carol Brook, numbers was good. So I do think it has the possibility to do great. But I think it would have been bigger in the United States. But obviously, like I say, George KAMBOSOS is the man over there, and I think that he got everything that he wanted. He got to put up and shut up. But I think if I was Devin Haney, as soon as I was done, I think if he knocked him out in brutal fashion, I think he may only have to face him once. But I think that KAMBOSOS will call him back out. But after the 2-fight deal was done, if I was Devin Haney, I would call Lomachenko out, and I would make sure that fight was signed, sealed, and delivered. I think it'll be a really good fight for both of those guys' legacies. But let's get into round 2. So let's get into round 2. So is Lomachenko even included in the 3-fight deal with Devin Haney? I don't think so, man. I hope I'm not disappointing anybody, but I did research. Every time I put out a video, man, I'm doing some type of extensive research to make sure that I'm not wrong and giving you guys a false sense of hope when it comes to some of these big fights. I am trying to get better with it. I can be making a mistake by making this video by saying he's not included in the deal, but I did not see anything from Mike Carpenter. I didn't see anything from any other boxing analyst, whether it's DAZN, Eddie Hearn, Lou DeBella. I didn't hear anything from Devin Haney or KAMBOSOS saying that it was a 3-fight deal. I'm pretty sure KAMBOSOS could care less about a 3-fight deal. I'm pretty sure he's only going to worry about his own pocket. So I'm pretty sure whatever plan that KAMBOSOS and Lou DeBella had putting together the fight, they wanted it on the biggest network. That's the reason why ESPN has this fight, because of the platform. The DAZN could not handle a fight of this magnitude. And plus they already have a big contract signed with Canelo Alvarez. So it's a lot of money that they would have to try to find to even give KAMBOSOS the $10 million that he's getting. So, but I do, like I say, in round 1, I do really like the fight between Devin Haney and Lomachenko. But another reason why I do not think is true is because Lomachenko, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that he's at war with Russia. He's helping out his country in the Ukraine. So I think he has a long way to go. I think nobody really knows when that war is going to end. Hopefully it ends pretty soon so those guys can get back to rebuilding and get back to the United States or wherever they may reside and just get back to some type of normalcy. But I like I say, Lomachenko, I'm pretty sure he's not worried about boxing right now. I'm pretty sure he's not talking to a lot of people. He may have a lot of people speaking on his behalf. So I have no idea. I did a video on the 3-fight deal. I said that it really makes sense for the 3-fight deal to take place, especially for Devin Haney. He's been struggling to land like super fights like he has now. I don't know if I call it a super fight, but it's a really good fight, something that's going to help him. He did take a very big pay cut, but sometimes you have to take a pay cut to get to where you got to go. And it's not like you can just throw $2 million down to just sneeze at that. I definitely wouldn't sneeze at it. But Devin, like I say in another video, Devin Haney has a ton of things going on outside of the sport of boxing, so he's good financially. He's set. But I do like I say, as far as a 3-fight deal, I don't really think it's true. I think it's only a 2-fight deal. But if I was Devin Haney, I would call Lomachenko out, and I'm pretty sure Lomachenko would jump at the opportunity to take it. And I think any other fighter would jump at the opportunity to take those belts from Devin Haney as long as he's at 135. I think it makes sense. I would really love to see the fight if Devin Haney gets past George KAMBOSOS, which I think he will. I don't. Maybe if the first fight is kind of close or something like that, I think Devin Haney can't afford a close fight, especially being in another country. I think he has to go for a knockout or just a beatdown or a stoppage or something like that. But I do expect him to win both fights if he does have to fight. If he does not get cheated, you know how the sport of boxing goes. But I do like the fight between him and Lomachenko. But you guys let me know what you think about this one down in the comments below. That's going to conclude another episode of Big Bear Boxing Combo, episode number 90. You guys let me know what you think about this topic down in the comments below. If you want to see what I'm wearing, shoptachi.com. Follow me on all social media platforms that I'm currently on. Links will be down in the descriptions below. I always want to thank you guys for giving me the motivation to give you the best in boxing when it comes to content. Also, it's very important to please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys won't miss out on upcoming videos on my channel. With all that out of the way, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Combo.